Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to 2023 October Daily. Today I'm working on day 6, and so I started the layout in Photoshop. I am working with the Ali Edwards 2023 digital Halloween kit, and also a quilt styled template from Scrappin With Liz. I'll have both of those products linked down below for you. And I went ahead, the quilt design here for this template is based on pinwheels. And I decided to put the photos at the center of the pinwheels and then have that sort of blending out into the photo underneath. So I've printed everything out. I'm going to just trim the little triangles and rectangles here and have that ready for you. The story that I'm telling today is our decorations in the dining room for Halloween, and every year I talk about the plate rack in our dining room that was my mom's at one time. And every year I change it out for the seasons. I have such a good time doing that. It's one of the ways that I remain connected with my mom, and I love putting fun little plates and displays and telling a little visual story in that plate rack. So that is the story for this day, and of course I filled it with ghost mugs and little jars and bottles of spooky things and some clever little raven string lights at the top, and it's just really cute. And then the underneath this quilted pinwheel thing is just a simple block of color, a rectangle of color that I took from the wall in the photo of the plate rack. And I continued that across the page and then added some of the digital stamps from last year's Halloween stamp set from Ali Edwards. And I just sort of laid those down across the page and also across the photo a little bit, and you can see that here how I've laid that out, and that just becomes a kind of fun little background behind. That's the sound effect I hear behind the quilt pattern going on. And so again, just trimming that out real quick and making sure that everything is lined up and everything. And now I get to see like how it's gonna look in real life, and I really like that. It's kind of cool. And so I'm gonna pop these up with pop dots just to give a little bit of dimension there. The light will create the shadow underneath it, and I think that will help it stand out a little bit as well. It is kind of a busy layout over on this side, but I really like it, and I think it was a lot of fun. I had a good time cutting this out and planning this out in Photoshop, and then I love how it leads your eye directly over to the photo. And one thing that I was debating about at this state was whether I was going to do a flip out or just go ahead and do a 2-page spread. And I did decide to go ahead and do a 2-page spread. Now once I adhered the 2 quilt pieces down, they were still attached to each other in that one little spot. So I went ahead and just very carefully trimmed that out. I did a lot of work with the X-Acto knife for this layout, and had just a little tiny little triangle piece here that still needed to be reattached. So that's all good. And I'm really liking how that looks and how that's coming together. I did go ahead and add digital journaling to one of the tags in the Allie Edwards kit and had my silhouette, cut that out, and also the other embellishments in the kit. Went ahead and printed those out, and then these are all my number 6s, and so I'm going to just go through here and kind of look for some choices. I don't really know yet where I'm going to put the 6, but you can see some of the options that I felt like I had over in front of the cabinet, up at the top right corner, or at the bottom right corner with the journaling spot. I was also considering using that spooky word that was printed on transparency here at home, but it didn't really, I think it was just a bit too big to go in there. I could have reprinted it, but I decided just to leave it off. That there was really enough going on. There's enough going on in this layout already. So I'm just going to leave that off and figure out the rest of it. So I did want to add just a few little embellishments here. And I think I'm going to do some of these pumpkins down here with the label. And so I picked out the little half circle, the little orange half circle, and then the pumpkins can rest on, they can sit on that. And I'm just adhering those down with regular adhesive. They're not popped up or anything. I'm gravitating towards putting the 6 up here at the top. And so that is, in fact, what I'm going to do. That number 6 is from Tim Holtz. And then I'm adding a little word strip that I cut from those little tag word strips and adhering that next to the 6. And then these little tabs, they're so cute. I just put one of those there with the photo. And I thought that was really cute. I'm kind of liking the way that this is shaping up. I'm just going to trim off that label a little bit there and go ahead and punch everything and get it in the album and call this day done. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all your lovely comments and your excitement about this project. I appreciate you so much, and I'll see you back here again very soon. Bye-bye.